Corey LaJoie calls his shot, Kaulig Racing shoots down recent rumors, and NASCAR actually went out of their way to do something good. How's it going, y'all? My name is Eric. Welcome to Out of the Groove. Happy Friday. Happy Hall of Fame Friday. Tonight at 8 o'clock Eastern Time, Jimmy Johnson, Chad Knaus, and Donnie Allison will be enshrined in the NASCAR Hall of Fame. If you're unable to attend in person, the ceremony will be live streamed on Peacock again, beginning at 8 p.m. Eastern Time. It really is a happy Friday because NASCAR actually listened to fan criticism this week and made a positive change. Earlier this week, NASCAR announced changes to this year's Clash at the Coliseum format, and many fans were upset to learn that the 4 heat races would not be run on Sunday as in years past. Instead, those races would be run on Saturday behind closed doors. Most likely this change was made to accommodate the NASCAR Mexico Series, which this year will race on Sunday afternoon ahead of the Clash main event. But nevertheless, many fans were rightfully upset that they would not be able to attend races that previously had been included with a grandstand ticket. After facing immense backlash online, to NASCAR's credit, they made a change.
I am happy to announce that on Saturday, February 3rd at the LA Coliseum, we're going to be opening our gates free to the public for practice, qualifying, and heat races for NASCAR Mexico Series and the NASCAR Cup Series. That is regardless of if you have a ticket to Sunday or not.
This is a great decision by NASCAR. It's unfortunate that they didn't have the foresight to get ahead of the bad publicity, but better late than never. At least ultimately they came to the right conclusion. The point of the Clash at the Coliseum is to expose a NASCAR event to audiences that were previously unfamiliar with stock car racing. Closing off access on Saturday for a full day would have been a huge missed opportunity. Making it free to enter hopefully will ensure decent crowds for the heat races, because I've attended the past 2 Clash at the Coliseum events and the heats were run on Sunday afternoon and the stands were maybe half full, I would say, for the heat races. Hopefully by making it free on Saturday, we get decent crowds for the heat races. That would look good on TV, hopefully create more buzz heading into Sunday's main event. I'll be honest, this does feel like the final year of the Clash at the Coliseum as we currently know it. Firstly, because this is the final year of the original 3-year agreement, but also because this year's event feels like an afterthought. It feels like it's being thrown together at the last minute. For reference, just this week, they finally announced their first major musical act, Machine Gun Kelly. Last year, they announced Cypress Hill almost 2 months earlier. And why did NASCAR wait until now to unveil the format, especially after tens of thousands of fans had already bought tickets expecting one thing? We've known about the Mexico Series companion race for months. It just feels like NASCAR only started thinking about this year's Clash a few weeks ago, which is leading to a lot of last-minute decisions and some short-sighted decisions that rightfully drew criticism from fans. Again, I'm glad ultimately NASCAR is doing the right thing by letting people attend on Saturday. I think it's great that it's going to be free. I don't think this is the end of the Clash. I don't even think this is the end of NASCAR Cup Series stadium racing. But if this is the final Clash at the LA Memorial Coliseum, I hope it's a memorable one. You've probably seen a lot of photos and clips on social media this week. Fox Media Day, NASCAR Production Day, drivers in full fire suits shooting promos for Fox, content for social media, doing interviews. We've gotten some very interesting quotes from drivers and teams this week. I want to highlight Corey LaJoie's recent appearance on SiriusXM NASCAR Radio. He called his shot this week, saying that he expects his number 7 team to win a race and make the 2024 playoffs.
We're going to win. I would be very upset and probably frustrated and feel like, internally we probably didn't meet our marks if we didn't win or find ourselves in the playoffs. I think we could run 12th to 15th any given week, and then if we hit it, we should be able to run in the top 10. We did that a couple times last year, and we just didn't execute the day. So learning that front side of the garage certainly is going to be an adjustment. We're going to surprise people. So if they're sleeping on us, let them sleep. We'll wake them up.
There's a lot there. I love that final comment. I love the confidence from Corey LaJoie. I hope we see a significant speed increase from Spire this year, and we should. But Corey actually brings up some interesting points in there. One that stood out to me, he talks about, kind of having to learn how to race up front.
Learning that front side of the garage certainly is going to be an adjustment.
That's what Ross Chastain has had to learn the past couple of seasons. And obviously, he's ruffled some feathers along the way. But beyond just the driver, as a team, they'll have to execute. If you're running up front and you expect to finish inside the top 10, pit road penalties can ruin your day, can ruin your season. A lackluster restart could ruin your day. When you're back there running in the 20s, the difference between finishing 23rd and 27th, no one's going to bat an eye. But when one restart could be the difference between finishing 3rd and 7th, now that is a significant difference. The 3rd place finisher usually gets an interview with Fox, some TV time after the race. 7th? No, you're heading to your hauler, you're packing up, you're going home. Spire and Corey LaJoie will learn a lot this year. LaJoie has been in the Cup Series basically full time for like 7 years now. He didn't lead a single lap until year 4. He didn't score a single top 5 until year 6. And it took until year 7 last year to finally crack the top 25 in points. Corey LaJoie has won in ARCA before, but that was over a decade ago. And Spire Motorsports has never been a consistent contender since getting into the Cup Series. Finding speed is most important, but LaJoie, Hocevar, Zane Smith, the entire organization will quickly realize, I believe, that it takes time to learn how to consistently execute and run up front. Spire will absolutely be faster this year than they've ever been before, and I said it a couple days ago. I think between Corey LaJoie, Zane Smith, Carson Hocevar, there's enough talent there to steal a win if everything falls perfectly into place. But that's a big if. I don't have any Spire Chevys making the playoffs this season, but Corey LaJoie clearly has very high expectations for himself. I love it. I love the confidence. After hearing those comments from Corey, do you think he makes the 2024 playoffs? What about Zane Smith or Carson Hocevar? Will Spire make the postseason this year? Let me know down in the comment section below. Next, while on Dave Moody's SiriusXM show, Chris Rice, Kaulig Racing team president, emphatically assured listeners that Kaulig Racing has no plans to sell any of their charters.
We're not looking to sell, Dave. We never have been, never will be. I think Matt loves NASCAR. I think he loves doing it different because it does shake up the silly season, but we're not looking to sell. Does that mean that we're looking for partners and different things like that? We always are looking for partners. We're looking for people that might want to partner with us, but we're not looking to sell. We never have been.
Very interesting comments and an interesting topic for Dave Moody to bring up. Kaulig Racing is in a weird spot. They've sent proven Cup Series winner AJ Allmendinger back down to the Xfinity Series full-time due to sponsorship issues. As a result, their Xfinity Series lineup is rock solid. You got AJ Allmendinger. I think Josh Williams is very interesting. Shane Van Gisbergen, through a Trackhouse partnership, is in a 3rd car. Then there's the 10 that'll have several drivers in it throughout the year. Kaulig's Xfinity Series team is good. It's the Cup Series team, which includes those 2 charters, that's a little wonky. No AJ Allmendinger, at least not full-time. No Justin Haley now, he left for Rick Ware. You've brought Daniel Hemrick in, and he's fine, he's decent. But I think it is fair to question Kaulig Racing's Cup Series future, especially when considering how many hungry race teams are out there. Spire just dropped a ton of cash to get Live Fast's charter. 2311 has a big, beautiful new race shop ready to be filled with additional Cup Series teams. Trackhouse has now 5 drivers under contract. We see Legacy Motor Club building, getting better. We see Spire building, getting better. Trackhouse is building alliances to get bigger, get better. What is Kaulig Racing doing at the Cup Series level? They seem to be spinning their wheels for the sake of trying to get the financials to work. And that's fine and that's good. Matt Kaulig has funded his race team from his own businesses for a long, long time. I get it. Racing is a business. The dollars and cents have to add up. But that's why it's fair to ask about Kaulig Racing's future. They could easily flip one of their charters right now for a pretty profit. I think that would be appealing to pretty much any business owner. I'm not ready to predict Kaulig Racing sells or drops a charter anytime soon, but it is fair to ask the question, I believe. One final story, we just got to follow up on this from yesterday. Back around Christmas time, Matt DiBenedetto tweeted the pen emoji suggesting he had a deal done for 2024. Weeks have gone by, no announcements have been made public. Yesterday, Bob Pockrass suggested that whatever deal DiBenedetto had fell through. Today, Matty D posted a short clip on his social media confirming Bob Pockrass's report.
It's been a crazy few weeks, but we had a sponsor deal that we had to decide to pull the plug on and move forward from. So, unfortunate circumstances, but hey, it's all good. Everything will work out exactly how it's supposed to. It'll play out. Our life is good. There's nothing to feel bad about in our lives, in my life. We live a wonderful life. We got really good business stuff that's rocking and rolling. Things are going well. So we're just going to have to let 2024 racing stuff play out part-time, whatever opportunities fall our way and are meant to be and are the right fit.
The way he words that is strange. There was a sponsor that we decided we had to pull the plug on. I don't know. I'm not rooting against Matt DiBenedetto. I'm upset that he belittled the power of the pen emoji. But in all seriousness, Matt DiBenedetto is a NASCAR talent. I've said it time and time again. He just can't get out of his own way from a PR standpoint. That has largely been his downfall the past couple of seasons. He's a solid enough race car driver. I hope he gets another opportunity, even if it's just part-time. But that's the latest from Matt DiBenedetto. Figured I should follow up on that since we did discuss it yesterday briefly. That's going to do it for this episode, though, y'all. Busy week of NASCAR news. Can you tell the season is about to start? Really, since the calendar flipped to January, it's been nonstop. Go. These are the times I live for, though, I'll be honest. It's a ton of fun. Thanks for tuning in, folks. Leave a like on this video if you enjoyed. Subscribe if you're new to the channel. It's free, it's easy. Keep you in the loop on all the latest NASCAR news and conversation. And a huge thank you to my Patreon supporters for your continued and very generous support of the show. Have a wonderful rest of your week, folks. I will catch you again soon. Thanks for tuning in.